Good morning, Barstow. Here's a look outside at our current weather conditions.
Many of us woke up this morning to significant flooding in our yards and basements, while some of us experienced difficulty getting to school and work this morning due to flooded roadways. I'm Alexi Eisen.
And I'm Sage Holmes. We'll have more on the crazy wet weather we've been experiencing later in the week with our weatherman, Caden Williams.
Yes, that is correct. So Sage, did you get a chance to see the eclipse yesterday?
I did, and it really was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. If you didn't get to go, stay tuned and we'll fill you in on the events of Eclipse Day 2017.
Broken down tonight.
The highlight of yesterday was definitely the eclipse. I got to see it right here at Barstow. During about the 5th hour of the day, we walked outside, saw the crescents forming. And then about 1:08, we went outside and saw the almost full eclipse. How about you?
Absolutely. I went to Cameron, Missouri with Mr. Daniel's astronomy class, and we stayed in Miss Lawrence's house. It was sad because it was pretty cloudy, but we got to see the partial eclipse and little patches of clear sky, and we did get to see the total eclipse when it got super dark and the birds kind of went away and crickets started chirping. It was really amazing.
The next eclipse near Kansas City will be in 2024, and Barstow again will be in a partial eclipse.
I can't wait.
In other news, a Rock Springs meeting will be held for 6th grade parents Thursday, August 24th at 6 p.m. in the middle school music room.
Get ready for pictures this week. Upper school sports photos will be taken tonight from 2 to 3 p.m. in Varsity Gym. And school picture day is this Friday, so make sure you are prepared.
Also come prepared for the Fall Pep Assembly, which is this Friday as well at 2:30 p.m. in Varsity Gym.
So Alexi, did you hear about the adventures the theater department had this summer?
I did, and was planning to go on them before learning about the soccer preseason. However, over the summer break, a group of 13 students from our theater department performed a Pictures Worth $5 written by senior Ethan Dosky, and BTVN filmed the experience.
The show first ran at the KC Fringe Festival and then went on to be performed at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in Scotland. This is the first in a series of pieces about the show and their trip.
So when we decided we were going to do another Fringe show that we were going to take to Edinburgh, Scotland, the thought was, what are we going to take? And last time we took an original play that was written by a friend of mine. And so I thought an original play, to me, is always sort of what the Fringe is about. It's a venue to try out new works, and I think it's a really artistic venue. And not that it's not okay if you take a play that's already been written and been done lots before. I think that's great, a great experience. But I really think a new works, a new artist is like the way to go, at least the way I look at it. So I thought, who could do it? And we have such a really good writers at Barstow. And in my script writing class last year, I had Ethan Dosky, and I knew he'd want to go, and so I approached him and I thought, hey Ethan, you got any ideas? What if you wrote a play and we took it to the Fringe Festival in Scotland? You got anything up your sleeve? What do you think about that? And he thought about it, and he got back to me, and we settled on this play. So the history of the Fringe Festival really started in Edinburgh, Scotland 70 years ago. As a matter of fact, this is the 70th anniversary. And they started with what is their international festival, which has music and theater and dance. And their first festival, it was so many people that wanted to be in the festival that there was a whole other group of people that decided to do their own festival on the fringe of what they had available. And so they came up with their own venues, they put up tents, they put up shows in places that weren't really theaters, weren't really performance spaces. And that became the first Fringe Festival. It's been going on for 70 years. And since that time, many cities around the world have kind of taken up that baton, and now they do their own Fringe Festival. And Kansas City's been doing their Fringe Festival for like 12 years now. And so what it's become in many of these places is a great venue for new works. No, I think my good scissors, I left my good ones at home.
So I think we are on track. I feel like we're doing well. This is our first time in the space, so we're teching some lights and sound elements in, but rehearsals have been going really well. We have all of our cast members here now, and so I'm kind of excited. I think we're on track for a really good show.
This is an amazing experience. I can't believe that this is actually happening right now. Seeing something that I had as an idea a year ago is actually being put on a professional stage that I've seen several shows at too. So this is pretty fantastic.
That seems like a really cool experience. I can't wait to see how their trip to Edinburgh went.
Yeah. Upper school musical auditions for We Will Rock You start tonight and end Friday, August 25th in the Raymond B. White Auditorium. Audition materials are on the Upper School Resource Board. So, Lexi, will you be auditioning?
I will not. However, I wish the best of luck to those who are. And that looks like it's all we have for you today. I'm Alexi Eisen.
And I'm Sage Holmes. See you next time, Barstow.